Hi guys, this is another review. I want to review a local movie from Malaysia. It's called KL Gangster 2. Um, the KL Gangster 2 is made by Shamsul Yusof, is the director, a young director. He's been making movies a while now. Um, the KL Gangster 2, as you can see, if you can know from the title, is about gangsterism in Kuala Lumpur. I have not seen. I'll be honest with you, I've not seen KL Gangster 1, which I was informed made a lot of money. And Shamsul Yusuf have been a successful director, have been making a lot of money with his films. He did this KL Gangster, and he did some movies about racing, like Fast and Furious, copy of Fast and Furious and stuff like that. Those movies, I'm not so much into that, but I decided to go and watch KL Gangster 2 because of its reputation, and it's about time I give credit to a local movie, right? And when I watched this movie, I was actually quite surprised in a good way that the quality of filmmaking in Malaysia has actually improved. It's the editing is good. I have to say the editing is good. It's quite professional. The cinematography, the fight choreography is excellent. There's a lot of fighting. I know these gangsters, instead of using guns, they actually fight. So I was thinking, like, I think Shamsul Yusuf should make a fighting movie, and because there's a lot of choreographed fight scenes in this movie, and they were all well executed for a local movie. Very engrossing, very involving, from beginning to end. I think there are more than a dozen fight scenes, and they're well executed. The movie KL Gangster, I mean, just on the story alone, is about gang wars in KL, and then there's a bad guy, new baddie in town. I never seen the part one, so I can't comment on that. There's a baddie in town played by Rosham Noor, and I have to say that Rosham Noor is a local actor, by the way, if you're from other place, but he surprised me in his role because the character that he played really comes out as a villain, very well executed villain that makes you hate the character. It's so believable, not too much over the top, but menacing. This guy is scary. So yeah, and then you get the heroes. The heroes are two brothers. They are played by Adi Putra and I can't remember the Singaporean actor, Aaron Aziz and Adi Putra played two brothers, going against this bad guy called Tai Long, being played by Rosham Noor. And surprisingly, Shamsul Yusuf is the director, also has a part here. He plays a gangster. I mean, a lot of the characters are gangsters and stuff like that. I pray that people don't follow the behavior. I don't think they're trying to glamorize gangsterism. I hope people don't get the wrong idea. I think that's the only bit that I feel uncomfortable watching this movie. I mean, gangsterism, I'm really against gangsterism. I mean, let's not make my country becomes like in those places where the gangsters or big shots are calling the day. That's a scary stuff. But I enjoyed the movie. Surprisingly, there is a message about gangsterism is a bad thing. Crime does not pay, and even the two brothers, they does not come out of this movie unscathed. A lot of bad things happen. A lot of bad things happen to the families, and I think it's quite dark. I think there was a few points in the movie. It was like, I never believed that Malaysian movie could go there. The it's quite dark in that extent. I think the movie is trying to give a bad, which it should, trying to give a bad impression of gangsterism, how it destroy lives, you know. And I think they made the movie anyway because there is a trend, people trying to join gangsters. You know, Rempit is the starting point. Rempit, by the way, if you are not local, Rempit is a motorbike biker gang that is happening in KL and all over the country. It's a trend, and then gangsterism is also coming up, and I hope, you know, I hope not many people will just say no to that. But that's just a side commentary on me. On the movie itself, like I said, there are a lot of fights. I'm quite surprised the quality of the action is almost on par with Asian movies lah. I would put Asian movies quality of fighting scenes is almost Hong Kong style. I mean, the story is basically Hong Kong rehash of Young and Dangerous. If you've seen Young and Dangerous in the 90s, it has this vibe in this movie, but it up the notch with a lot explosion, fighting and whatnot. Is this I hope parents don't bring kids to this to see this movie because it's really definitely rated R. On one hand, you know, even though I'm like not I don't want this it's not a family movie, but as a Malaysian movie, it really reached a level that has a good quality. And you know, the movie have been delayed for about a year or two because there's a lot of controversy surrounding this movie. And then this movie came out, there was leaked into to YouTube. Actually, the movie was leaked to YouTube. I think they've taken it down, but I mean, I want to support local films, so I just figure out, okay, it's time I give Shamsul Yusof a break and then watch this movie. And I feel it's quite a okay movie lah, quite a good production value for a local movie. I'm quite impressed. I keep saying this, local movie. For those who are not in Malaysia, the budget, the average budget for a local movie is not that high. I think we can't produce like in America. Here is about if you made a movie that costs you about 4 million or 3 million, that's huge amount of money. This is, if you make it 17 million, like I think there was Putri Gunung Ledang by Tiara Jokalina. They made a movie for 17 million. In the States, that's considered low budget, right? Here, I think that budget almost bankrupt that movie, I think, because they never made the money back. So this is quite high quality movie, and it's been delayed for a while. And I do hope they made the money back. And Shamsul Yusof even threatened to resign, to quit filmmaking because the movie was leaked. I hope not, because he definitely has skill. I do hope that he try to make more different movies. You know, he's getting a reputation for making action movies. I mean, it's fine, but I hope he does more humanistic movie like Rahim Razali in the 80s. You know, we need more like that. Yasmin Ahmad, for example. But I'm going all over the place. As a movie, out of 10, I would definitely give this movie 8 out of 10. I rarely give local movie a high mark. This is on par with. This is sometimes on par or even better than some American movies or some Western movies. It's quite good to see, actually. Quite well made action movie, with dark tones. So with adult tones. So I hope it's not for kids, not for families, but as a filmmaker, as a fan of films, it got my attention. It's quite a good movie in that terms, that our quality of the local film is going up. So I mean, that's my short review of Gangster 2. I give it 8 out of 10. Congratulations to Shamsul Yusof for making an entertainment movie. Just take it as an entertainment. Don't copy this movie. Alright guys, thank you for watching.